Welcome to the Writer's Anointing Show. I'm your host, Dr. Jewel D. Williams, and today's show is Feed It to Make It Grow. Yes, I said feed it to make it grow. Thank you for joining me today here on the Writer's Anointing Show. Welcome again. So let's jump right into these points. This is our last encouragement for the month of September. And remember, this month has been talking about birthing, and I hope that you have been able to see some progress in your plan for this month of September. And so we're going to jump right in, and it's feed it to make it grow. So my first point is, what's your next plan? Oftentimes we write one book and then we kind of say that's it. But what can you do to add some complement to this work? Can you create a workbook? Can you create a journal? Or something that you can do that'll go along with your work? So I just want us to think bigger when doing our work, when we're preparing this. And as I shared last week, I created, I had a book, and God showed me how to create that book into a mentorship program. Yes, I created additional content, and then a journal came out of that. And it really has been a blessing. So it sparked a new interest in one of my books. Now, I didn't just do it simply so I can make sales. I really just want to make a difference in the lives of people. So make sure, this is kind of a sub note to this, but make sure that the motives is not just about, I just want to do something to make money, but really it's about, especially from the Christian perspective, it's about how can I help change lives? So what's your next plan? My next point is keep increasing your network. People often get upset because their family or friends didn't buy their books. What we have to understand is just because they're family and friends doesn't mean that they are our targeted market or our targeted group for what we're writing. We have to continually be growing our network so we can give our books, the circle of friends, an opportunity to grow, so we can give that circle of people and influencers or people that we can influence. We have to have that continue to grow. We have to look past what's convenient for us. And I just want to say that as well, that too, it's this expectation sometimes we have, well, you're my friend, you're going to buy every book I have. And some friends are just going to do that. Even if they never read it, they're going to buy them because they support you. But you can't get caught in this place that's the only people that need your book. You really pray about it and ask God, even in your marketing, so that when you're marketing your book, you make sure that you're tapping into those that need it. Like, for example, one of my books, it's for teenage girls. So I tapped into churches. I looked at youth groups, places where young girls would be, and so that they would be at a potential of receiving my book. And then the last point is, don't be timid. I told you last week that I am an introvert. I would prefer to stay at home. However, people aren't coming to my door and knocking it down to get my books or the things that I do. Therefore, I have to always be willing to talk about it, talk about myself, and to share what I'm doing. Hence, the Writer's Anointing Show. These are some of the things that God gave me, just the blueprints for to do and to share. So this is kind of my way of getting out of my comfort zone and making my way into your sphere. And so you have to be willing to get out of your comfort zone and do something that would help you promote what you're doing. And just remember, some are going to support you and some won't. But that's okay. Just keep sharing what you do. Keep sharing your work, because guess what? You're going to eventually run up on somebody that needs it. I wrote in one of my books, I had this, I think it's The Path of the Preacher. I wrote and said no. No just means next opportunity. So someone tells you no, that doesn't mean the door is shut, closed. It just means that's not the person. So look for the next opportunity. So as we close up September, the encouragement for today is feed it to make it grow. So you need to make sure what's your next plan. You're not going to be a one-hit wonder, so not a one and done. What things are you going to do? How are you going to create a journal or a compliment or something else to go along with what you are doing? And then keep increasing your network. Keep looking for like-minded people or people that could benefit from what it is that you're offering. And then finally, just don't be timid. Get out of yourself, get out of your comfort zone. Be okay with the rejections and know that the rejections aren't necessarily meaning you're a bad person. Just no. It's just the word no. People are going to say no, and no simply means go find the next opportunity. So thank you for joining me for today's episode of the Writer's Anointing Show. If you're looking for a coach or you need help with publishing, you can contact me at publishthevision.com, or you can email me at drjewelwilliams@publishthevision.com. And I just really pray that these are encouraging words to just make you think and stretch you as you seek to become the best writer that you can be. So until next month, next week, what do I say? Come on, let's write it. God bless you.